Hey guys, this is Brooke. I'm not going to be too long. It's kind of late and I don't want to disturb anybody in the house. But I just want to quickly talk about this. Um, I've been feeling really uneasy all day for some reason. But I've been chilling, I've been working on my art and stuff. And tonight I was in a chat room, one of my favorite YouTubers, Pac Lives. Um, we're all fighting for the truth movement. So I was in the chat room and I was discussing weird dreams I've been having, and trying to find the truth and try to figure out what's really going on, like what they're doing to people in their dreams. So tonight, I was feeling really uneasy. I was like, you know what? I'm going through a lot of shit right now. I really do feel like the forces of evil are putting challenges in my life. So I stay prayed up and I make sure that I take my spiritual baths, I cleanse, I use my oils. I always pray every single day because it's a war out here. It's warfare, and I don't need to explain because everyone knows. But I do the best I can to keep myself protected by the ancestors in the Most High and protect everyone I love. But I felt really uneasy today, and so I was in the chat and I go outside to smoke a cigarette. I'm like, I know that's not the best thing, I'm not really proud of it. I stopped smoking, and then sometimes when a lot of shit's going on in my life, like, I smoke for probably a week or two, and then I stop and I go back to the gym and stuff. So I'm not really proud of it, but it happens. Nobody's perfect. Um, and I'm certainly not perfect. I'm trying to be the best I can in this world. It's just I have to take on so much with this truth movement. Like people think it's cool to be a truther and it's fashionable and stuff, but this is really hard work. It's not just glitz and glamour and looking cute talking about truth on YouTube. Like people really go through shit. And lately, like before a few months ago, there was so much airplane and helicopter activity near my house. I actually managed to capture a helicopter near my house, which I'm really thankful for that because, people are going to talk and think I'm crazy and making shit up, but I'm really not. So tonight, just let me just get to the point. So tonight, I felt really uneasy, so I was like, I'm going to go outside and smoke a cigarette. As soon as I walked outside to smoke a cigarette, a plane, this is the most unusual looking plane I've ever seen. I've never seen a plane like this. I see a plane come straight towards me, but at a going slightly to the right. And it had this blue box on top of it with blue lights coming out of it. I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? So I was just staring at it, and the plane wasn't really going like the regular speed of a plane. It was going kind of slow. And I was looking at it while I was smoking my cigarette. I'm like, why does this plane have like a blue box on top of it? Like, is this like sometimes there might be helicopters that report the news and things like that that fly around because New Jersey's close to New York and things like that. But this was the most unusual looking plane, and it was going so slow, as if it realized I was looking at it. And then after that, I heard something in the bushes make a noise. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm going in the house because I stared right at that plane until it left. I'm like, nah, man, this is bullshit. Now, I know these people are doing something. Like, I know I'm not crazy. I'm going through a lot in my life, a lot of challenges. I'm giving up so much for the truth movement because I don't give a crap about what this world has to offer. If I have to lose everything to gain truth, then that's what I'll do. And when I tell you guys this ain't no fucking game, this shit is not a damn game. I am not no famous person. I'm just a regular person. I try to stay low key, like I said before in my other videos. I'm sorry if my voice is cutting in and out. It's just my throat is really dry. Like cigarettes make my fucking throat really dry. That's why I don't like smoking it for very long. Um, but I did see this plane. It had a blue box on top of it, and it looked like it was rotating. And I'm like, yo, I've never seen anything like that in my life. So this is how I know that there's definitely something going on at night. they're doing something. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something, and I'm just gonna make this video just in case something weird happens to me, because there are times where I really do feel like my life's in danger. Um, but I know that I have protection from the Most High. So even if something bad happens to me, I know that my heart and my soul is in a good place, because it's like I know some weird shit's going down. I just know that they're doing stuff to people, and because of me gaining consciousness, I'm losing a lot of things in my life. Like I'm losing, probably people don't want to be around me. Just it's hard. Trust me. That's why I'm thankful that coming to the chat rooms and stuff like that, talking to people who are in consciousness, it's refreshing, because I really just don't have anyone to talk to. I'm noticing a lot of weird shit going on with these chemtrails and um, the dreams, and oh, there's so many things going on. I don't even want to get into it too much. I'm just venting right now. I'm just there's so much going on. I'm under a lot of stress, but God already told me that this is going to be a very tough war, and we need warriors. And at times I get scared. At times I get like um, really stressed out and frustrated. But I know at the end of the day I'm going to keep fighting, because I don't care what state I'm in. I'm going to speak the truth. I know what I saw. Every time I go outside, there's always something weird. Like I remember Dr. Delbert Blair, who's a researcher and a truther. He died. You know, they probably killed him, but whatever. But he was talking about how like the chemtrails are getting so bad that when you go outside, you feel cobwebs on you. And I've been feeling a lot of cobwebs on me when I walk outside, and there's no spiders. And he clarified that it's the chemtrails. They're putting something in the air that attaches to your skin so it could get in your body. And it's really sick out here. And I'm not even trying to say this to sound crazy, but there's a lot of weird shit going on, and guys, just pay attention, and don't try to get too paranoid and too afraid of these people, because at the end of the day, when they die and they have to be judged by the Most High and the ancestors and the horrible things that they've done to people, when they have to face that reality, that's their business and that's their karmic debt. I'm going to continue to do the right thing. I'm going to keep speaking out against this shit, because these chemtrails are getting out of control. I can see it in the skies. Like the skies are just gray, and I know they control the weather. It's been raining a lot, which is fine, but it's just, it's so many, like my spirit is just telling me like there's so many people under attack right now who are in the truth community, and they're just outright tormenting people, and they're outright planning to kill people. Even people who aren't famous. Like you don't have to be famous. You don't have to have 1,000 million likes on Facebook and stuff. Like they really just target regular people who are speaking hardcore truth. And you know, I want to make my life worth something. And if I can do anything right, I could just sit here and just be honest. Like I know I saw that plane when I went outside to smoke a cigarette. Um, it was the most unusual looking plane I've ever seen, and it was going very slow, as if it was looking right at me. So, yeah. I'm just gonna pray to God for more protection from the ancestors, that whatever they plan on doing to me, or anyone around me, or anyone I know who's fighting for the truth, I just pray for everyone. I know everyone's going through their challenges um, with this movement, but let's not give up. We have to keep fighting. All right. Have a good night.